What is up, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of The Danny Show. I'm your host, Daniel Cody. This is where I give commentary and reviews on all things wrestling. Before I get started with my review on last night's Great American Bash from NXT, I would like to send my deepest condolences to the family of Pee Wee Herman, recently passing away at 70. Many of us remember him from his time in WWE, doing an appearance at WrestleMania 27 with The Rock, and other ways he was a guest appearer on WWE programming, celebrity style. But my condolences to him. Let's get started with today's review of last night's Great American Bash. First off, let me just state that while I am very happy that Tony D'Angelo and Stacks are the new NXT Tag Team Champions, let me just say I didn't care for the entrance of Tony D'Angelo in the Titantron because I just hate rats. I hate them. I don't have that many encounters with them. I've only had about two or three. And even with those two or three, I hate them. I hate rats. Just hate them. I hate rats like Undertaker hates Undertaker hates cucumbers. Sonic hates mushrooms. I hate rats. Period. Moving on, but congratulations, Tony D'Angelo. I would love to see them have a feud. I would love to see him have a feud with Simp 19 Dom, the wannabe thug, who thinks he's got something to be proud of because he served a couple of minutes in prison for trying to ruin his family's Christmas. Simp 19, Lockhold Dom is what I should call him. But in any event, moving forward, speaking of Lockhold Dom, he, thanks to his BDSM mommy, that was not PG, but thanks to her, Dominic retained the championship. And I have to hand it to Wesley because he was very resilient despite being thrown through a table by Rhea Ripley. I wish Randy Orton would RKO her. Despite being thrown through a table by Rhea Ripley and Frog Splash, Wesley was very resilient for the most part. But nonetheless, it was a good triple threat match that Simp 19 Dom won. So congratulations are a must. He looks like his second father, Eddie, or should I say his uncle Eddie, because he grew his hair out just like Eddie used to do in the late 90s and the early 2000s. God rest his soul. Eddie would not be pleased with Dominic's behavior. He would not. And he certainly would not be pleased with him telling his mother to shut up like that. He would not be pleased. He was turning over in his grave when he did that. Also, the women's championship, we have Tiffany Stratton, the bratty Barbie girl, versus Thea Hale from Chase U. First of all, if you went to Chase U, August is an exciting time for you. But in any event, I must say that Andre Chase reminds me of a teacher turned Caucasian version of Samuel L. Jackson. If you look at his segments, he'll be today's class. We're going to talk about focus and resilience. Yes, student. How do you know that that Theo will win? Blake, because I said so, Blake. I've had it with your ignorant questions in this Monday through Friday classroom. Say what again? I double dare you, mother. English, mother. Do you speak it? And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay down my vengeance. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. Yeah, it just reminds me so much of that, Chase U. But nonetheless, it was a submission match that was supposed to be in favor of Thea Hale. But due to that special Boston Crab modified and all, Chase threw in the towel for whatever reason. Because I guess he just knew that Thea was not going to tap out. Thea would rather pass out like Stone Cold at WrestleMania 13. Also, Gable Stevenson versus Baron Corbin went into a no contest due to a double countout. Gable needs to go heel, in my personal opinion, because based on what we saw, Gable needs to go heel because while he's over in Florida, he's people in Florida are interested, but people everywhere else are gonna do him just like they did Kurt Angle when Kurt Angle first started. They're gonna boo him out of the arena, and Gable needs to go heel. But I will say the fans were hilarious when they chanted "You're not Angle." That was funny. And please don't do what Angle did. Meaning, Gable, go heel, but do not do what Angle did in the sense of having cringy storylines where you steal and chase other people's wives. Because if WWE has taught us anything, is that if you chase another man's wife, that man's wife is going to kick you in the Olympic jewels. Kurt Angle chased Stephanie and got kicked in the jewels at Unforgiven 2000. Kurt Angle chased Sharmell and got kicked in the Olympic gold medals at Judgment Day. He who sins by the groin gets kicked in there. So, Gable, don't follow Angle's adulterous behavior. That's why Angle stopped committing adultery and gave his life to the Lord and settled down. Because he got tired of getting kicked below the belt. But in any event, Gable, go heel. Fans were surprisingly on Corbin's side. That caught me by surprise. Now, that's covered, another thing that I want to talk about is Roxanne versus Blair Davenport. Blair Davenport was revealed to be the woman who attacked both Roxanne and Nikita Lyons. I thought Zoe Stark was behind that, but Zoe Stark would eventually go to be Trish's follower in the Thank You Trish movement. But Blair Davenport versus Roxanne Perez in Roxanne's home of Texas. Booker T sat front row on commentary watching it. Also, it was a great match. Love seeing Roxanne put Blair through the table and taking Roxanne to the woodshed with a bull rope and with the belt. Roxanne and Zelina would make a great tag team. I would call them the Spanking Queens because Zelina loves to use the belt. No. Roxanne used the belt. Zelina used the slipper. They should become the Spanking Queens. Somebody is going to find that some way arousing. But in any event, they are, not me. I don't do dirty stuff. But in any event, they should start their own team called the Spanking Queens from what Roxanne did tonight. And by the way, Roxanne, why did you have to attack Blair Davenport in the grocery store? You are giving your mentor Booker T bad flashbacks. We all know that Booker T got the crap beat out of him in a grocery store by Stone Cold Steve Austin. So why do you have to remind Booker T of horrifying trauma? That was traumatizing for him. And you're supposed to be his protege. He's your mentor. You have offended your mentor. Just saying. But in any event, moving forward, after all those great things happened tonight, the main event between Carmelo Hayes, who paid great tribute to Dusty Rhodes tonight. Speaking of Dusty Rhodes' entrance, great intro by Cody Rhodes opening up the Great American Bash. God rest the soul of Dusty. And also, back to the match. Awesome. NXT Carmelo Hayes versus Dragunov, 5 stars. The way every NXT match, especially main event, should be. It was absolutely 5 stars. I thought it was completely amazing with Carmelo Hayes eventually getting the win. They put everything out there, move-wise, and the crowd loved it. I loved it too. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What was your favorite moment of the Great American Bash, what you thought about it, and this review. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and that's all the time I have for you today. And I'll be back with another review on all things wrestling. Thank you guys so much for joining. Peace out. Have a great day.